We're gonna kind of peep down here, and he's actually right below. Hits us a couple times, and we need to reposition, man. We are SOL, right? We have $13,000. There's a buy station right here. We're gonna buy a gas mask. We're gonna buy a UAV, and now it's time to get to work, man. Yo, what's up, dudes? It's your boy, Scotty Smooth, man, and we have another episode of In the Mind where we spectate our own gameplay. Sometimes it's live comm, sometimes it's spectating a recorded gameplay, which this here is spectating a recorded gameplay. We have a nice little 17-kill solo win in Resurgence, Fortune's Keep, and I'm going to be walking you guys through what I'm thinking as I'm going through the game. So, of course, first thing to do when you're getting in here is to drop somewhere that you feel comfortable dropping. I like to say drop maybe 1 or 2 places the same consistently, and that way you get comfortable of where the guns are at, if you need to get out of dodge, where to rotate to, and, you know, when you get to a good point, where you're going to rotate. Initial first, you know, few minutes of the game, I like to say is kind of shoot and loot, but really a big tip there is when you're listening to your headphones, pay attention to your surroundings. If you do find a loot box with your guns in it, like that, like I just did, you could hear it sounds different. Once you do hear that, definitely go for that box first, because that's gonna have your loadout weapons, and now you're starting off hot with your loadout weapons, ready to just kind of shred through the lobby. So tip number 2 is really pay attention to your surroundings, especially when you first drop. You know, you're gonna have people dropping on you. Could be pretty hectic depending on the game. I drop here Graveyard, and really it's, you know, it's pretty slow this game, but there have been games, man, where there's 5-6 players that all land here at once, so keep your eye open for that. Guy flying in, of course. You don't want to fly in around the same vicinity as you died. I mean, unless you do know it's a good spot. But this dude that I killed earlier, I remember him flying in. If you paid attention to the map, you're gonna know that he flew in this direction. I saw the box was open at the bottom of the ladder there, so I just assumed he was down here. So we had a little peek, we found him, we took him out, and I mean, kind of keeping an eye on that. It really shows people are like, what the hell, man? How did you know I was there? Yeah, it shows you're paying attention, and you're gonna get easy kills out of it, because in solos, map knowledge is huge behind gunplay. So we have this guy up here just looting, you know, he just got off work, got out of school, having a good day, just kind of strolling in the graveyard, and comes across me in my Type 100, and it's just GG's, baby. He did have a UAV for us, which is awesome, so we were able to pop the UAV. We're still kind of looting as we push more towards the people, towards where the enemies are at. And you'll see I'll kind of break off and maybe go grab some plates, go grab some money. I have some money for a UAV, and at this point, like, I already have my loadout gun, so I don't need to buy a loadout, in my opinion. There's a guy right up here. We're gonna kind of peek this area a little bit, and I know with the Type 100 in solos, man, it's absolutely insane, so we decided to just whip it out, and that's what she said, and go ahead and fight him, get that absolutely easy kill, man. And when it comes to just like your initial, do I buy UAV, do I buy loadout, kind of what to do there, the first thing is actually keeping an eye out for your loadout box after the first circle. The loadout box will drop after the first circle every single time, so you guys will get loadout at some point. There's a guy up here in the tower. We saw him on the UAV. We're just kind of ADS it, take him out absolutely easily, man. The AMAX is a beast. I do have these gun build videos out, so if you guys want to check out the builds of these videos, I'll put them in the description. So go check out the builds. Exact same builds. I didn't change anything, so you guys can do the same exact stuff I'm doing, because I'm not, I mean, I'm good at the game. I'm okay, but, you know, it's nothing that you guys can't do. So there's a guy in here. I mean, I don't even know if he had any shields, any plates, or anything like that. I mean, he should have. There's a freaking satchel right next to him. Unless this thing melts that bad, I don't think he was plated up or anything. But he was fighting. He was shooting someone behind us right now, kind of towards where the helicopter's at. So we're still kind of keeping our eye open. You know, you never know who's dropping in on you. You never know if they're above you, unless, of course, you have UAV. So solos, play it safe, man. Check your corners. Make sure that you're looking around the corner. Make sure that you're doing sharp turns when you are cutting into corners and looking around, because, again, people be sitting in there, man. So I do notice we have 11K and we also have a buy box. So we're going to throw down the buy box, and we're going to go ahead and buy ourselves another UAV. And we're going to pop that. We're going to start to see where people are at. So you guys can probably see the trend here. Load out first, regardless if it's in a box, regardless if it's after the first circle, and then push, kill, get yourself UAVs, and win the game. That easy. That's the tip for success in solos, bro. But UAVs are going to be your best friend. That's also why having a secondary ghost class might be beneficial for you guys. So let's say you do get your loadout, like in this case, I have my loadout weapons already. I don't have the perks or anything like that, so obviously I didn't get the actual loadout itself, I just got the guns. But, this AMAX is a freaking beast. But have a secondary ghost class ready, so if you do get your guns, if you do get your loadout, and that other box drops, you can push to get your ghost perk. That way you're off the radar, you're off heartbeat, because a lot of people are using heartbeat in solos, a lot of people are using UAVs, so make them not know where you're at, and you know where they're at, right? That's simple. So we have 8 kills, 25 players left, you know. We're still kind of playing it safe. I don't know how many times I've gotten killed by pushing hard. There's someone right here with us. We're actually going to finesse this dude. We got a stimmy. Look at this little slide cancel into the turnaround snap. Boom. See ya. Adios. Type 100 is a beast. That dude didn't even know where the hell we were at. He didn't even know where he was at that point. But he does have a heartbeat sensor and a Semtex. So I always recommend heartbeat sensor. And you don't need throwing knives in solos. Get a Semtex. You know, makes the most sense. The dude dropped over here. And he did drop up top. And you can see we have a heartbeat sensor. We don't know if he's in the building or if he's in the tower. If he's like just on top of the tower. But, man, some of those tower players are kind of ratty, man. So we're going to play it safe. Like, I want to peek it, but at the same time, like, I'm not going to push it if I don't have to. We did also pick up high alert, and you can see we're getting looked at and sniped. So if you guys find some of these perks on the ground, be sure to pick them up, right? You want to make sure that you pick up any perk you run by, because that probably saved my ass right there. Someone sniping at me from grave, had no idea. And we're able to get out of there because of high alert. So we're using our heartbeat. He's still up there. Beautiful toss on my part, but he didn't get him either. I'm guessing he's above then all the way at the top. So, you know, we'll kind of push back a little bit. Keep our eye open. This guy's floating in. We're going to lay him once, smack him a couple times. And now we have our fire sale. After the third circle, you will get a fire sale every single time. So, or when the third circle begins after the second circle, that's when you're going to get your fire sale. So, if you guys only have, let's say, 3 grand, you can buy a UAV still. Everything's half off. If I think, for the most part, I don't think loadouts are half off, but UAVs are half off. So, make sure you go get yourself one. We heard a guy drop down. Natural Wrath. I think we see you at the end of the game, bro. I think we see you at the end of the game, Sawskin. I don't know. But we heard him dropping. We're able to get behind the pole just in case we needed cover and get that pretty easy kill with the Type 100 again. OP. But you guys saw we did have a high alert pop up. Some guy over here was aiming for us, the guy up there, and yeah, we're gonna buy another UAV because why not? You know, spend your money. Always keep your eye open for on the radar. Keep your eye open. I just had a fucking hair flying at me. Keep your eye open for how much money you have, because if you guys want to start rolling, you know, kills. UAVs, kills, UAVs. Like, that's exactly what we're doing in this gameplay, and that's how we put up 17, man. So we do see that there are 2 players in this little building here, so we're going to push in there, man, because more likely than not, they're gonna get cracked. Someone's, of course, gonna win out of those 2 fights, but that doesn't mean that the guy that won isn't injured. You know, that doesn't mean that he's down to 1 plate. We did see some guy fly in here on the UAV. So AMAX, we take him out pretty easily, and we also get that Q enemy soldiers nearby, so we're kind of keeping our eyes open for that. Again, you know, you guys need to make sure that your map awareness is as good as it can get in solos. High alert, we're getting looked at there. We're playing it safe. There's still 18 players left, and we have 12 kills, so we're not really trying to rush into anything right now. I did peek back out here because a lot of things that you guys do, I could tell just from playing this game, is you land right back on your shit and you try to get your loadout again. You get mad, you want to get that person back, but more likely than not, dude, you're gonna land with a weapon that's a lot worse than the player that killed you. So I don't know what this dude was doing. He was just flying in, cluster coming in on us, so we're going inside. That one was a kind of a random that was just a random kill, man. We had no idea that dude was there. He was just flying in, so it was super easy. But these bots are freaking annoying, but you can use them to your advantage. If you guys ever see the bots and they're shooting at something, they're shooting at someone. They're not just shooting to shoot. So if they're shooting in a direction, more likely than not, someone's going to be in there. Look at this shot, man. Just absolutely beamed out of the tower there, bro. I'm telling you guys, this AMAX, man, go check out the video on this AMAX because it is freaking disgusting, bro. But we do have a lot of people flying back in. Of course, we have a pretty big push if you look at the map. And we have a guy right here, bro. So we're going to kind of play behind this truck, hit him a couple times. We crack him, but we're going to reposition because he knows now where we're at, but we have no idea where he's going to be. Even though I was winning that fight, even though I broke his shields, I'm still trying to reposition because he knows where I'm at. I didn't know where he was at, so we're going to play this here, this direction, the up angle. Took him out pretty easily there. I mean, again, repositioning is important because when they turn that corner, they're going to be ADSing right where you were. If you are not there, you're going to have the upper hand. Not really a good example in that case, but still, if you guys are fighting someone and you crack their shields, they crack your shields, and you guys, you know, whoever doesn't reposition is probably going to lose that fight. Whoever repositions is more likely going to get the upper hand. So, 4 players left. We have 15 kills left, man. And this is such a tough circle because we don't want to jump down, bro. That's the last thing we want to do. We don't want to go down because people up here are going to be absolutely just beaming you from up top. Obviously, the heartbeat's not going to work for us right now because we have the bots, but I'm checking to make sure my guns are loaded up. I'm checking to make sure that I'm plated up, and we're going to throw this cluster. I don't know why I threw it way the hell over there, but we're going to use this cluster. Luckily, this guy had a UAV, and I actually almost die here. Look at the health there. Look at that. I almost die. Maybe a couple more seconds in the gas, I'm dead. I pop UAV first before I plate up, and because I want to see if there's a guy right next to me or if I have some time to plate up. Typically, if you're dying and you're plating up at the same time, like, it's because you should not have plated. Go into the fight without plates, you have a better chance of winning than not having a gun at all. So now we got a 1v1. We have 16 kills, and we can see this guy's rotating around the outside of Grave. So we're going to kind of play this one a little bit slow, ADS it, and we actually get in kind of a sticky situation here. So we have the gas coming in hot, and we have a pretty tough push. He's already got the position right now. So we're going to look. We're going to kind of peep down here, and he's actually right below. Hits us a couple times, and we need to reposition, man. We are SOL, right? We have $13,000. There's a buy station right here. We're going to buy a gas mask. We're going to buy a UAV, and now it's time to get to work, man. So we're plating up as we're getting into the gas. We see where he's at. He's going to be in this bottom right corner. If you look at the map, we get in the circle, and now we're moving slow because we don't want him to hear our footsteps. Right? We don't want him to hear us. We know he's right around here. We're pre-aiming, and we take him out with the Type 100, man. 17 kill solo win, and that gas play is very important if you guys have the money, which is another reason why you need to know at all times how much money you have, what you can buy, the prices of what of the perks, of the kill streaks, of the gas masks. You need to know all that stuff, so keep taking mental notes. But gas mask, get a UAV. We know where he's at. He had no idea where we were at, and we are fully plated. It was an even fight. 1v1, we take him out with the Type 100. But if this does help you out, guys, in any way, be sure to hit the thumbs up. Sub to the channel for some more, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.